Hey, what's up guys, and thanks for watching FXSTREAM. Today we've got XCOM 2 in the house, so we're going to be doing an express game review, looking at the gameplay, strategy, mechanics, and also digging deep into the customization you've got within this game. Anyway, let's jump straight into battle and look at some of these great cutscenes you've got within the game. Okay, so let's go through what XCOM 2 is all about and your objectives in the game. Well, to start with, planet Earth has been invaded by advent aliens and they're everywhere. So your goal and your mission in this game is to create an elite squad of soldiers to battle the enemy, to learn about their technology and use this against them to eradicate the Earth of this alien presence. And you may think that sounds easy, but in fact it's not, and this is where the dynamics of this game totally come into play. Now in the background you've got a spaceship called the Avenger, and this is your control centre or your nerve centre for everything that goes on. On board you have engineers, scientists, all doing research on the alien items and the artefacts you bring back from missions. And this enables you to have upgraded weapons throughout the game, and they increase, and there's all skills that you can build up in all these different development areas. And without this development you will fail. It's all based on the timeline, so it's critical that when you do your research, what you're researching and how you go about it. And that's all I'm going to say about the game, so the rest you can find out as you play it. Okay, so let's dive into the gameplay now. XCOM 2 is a turn-based strategy game, and you get limited areas where you've got a blue area and a yellow area where you can move your players into, and you've got specific amounts of spaces you can move. And this also includes your shots in your turns. You can reload your weapon, you can fire your gun if you stay within the blue zone, but if you move out to the yellow zone in one, that is your go over. And I love the way this all calculates and all works together really well. It just completely gels. Now one of the really cool things that I really like about this game are the cutscenes, and the design, the graphics that have gone into it are amazing. In particular, one of the best features I found was the Overwatch, and this meant that each of your soldiers were in an individual stance ready for battle. So when the aliens advanced on you, a whole cinematic scene would play out where each of your guns would go off in slow motion, very similar to the bullet time within the Matrix films, and this simply added to the atmosphere of the game. You also get mission randomization, so if you save the game and load it and you start from the command center and then go into that mission again in the same place, you'll find that the map or the terrain has completely changed. Now there's a real immersive customization of this game, which means you can tailor make and customize everything about your squad, and this boils down to weaponry, armor, ammunitions and the colorings of everything you wear or use. And this means you can get upgrades in terms of implants, weapon upgrades and upgrades for your armor, so you can get tougher as you go throughout all these missions. Now one of the crazy but sad parts about this game is that you become very attached to your soldiers, and once you've customized them fully and you've grown with them, you've gone on lots of missions with them and you've got your favorites, if they die or the game finishes, that's it, they've gone. However, if you do save these characters to your character pool set, you can reincarnate them later on for a new run of the game. There are currently 4 main soldier classes within the game, starting with the Grenadier, who's a demolitions expert. You've got a Ranger, who's a melee expert, the Sharpshooter, who's obviously a sniper, and a Specialist, who deals with hacking and has like a droid gremlin friend that joins him and helps him in battle. Now it's always good practice to take at least one class on every mission, but on those rare occasions you do need more than one class to actually balance the mission correctly and get it completed. So the more you advance in the game, you're going to find that you're going to get these upgrades, armor upgrades, weapons, etc, and you're going to find that each of these classes is going to be super powerful anyway, and they're going to balance out eventually. Scrolling out to the map of the Earth, you're going to see all your statistics of what's going on in real time, including all the areas that the aliens have taken over currently. So you're going to need to claim these back by making contacts with nearby countries. This map also includes all the supply areas that you need to collect, and also reconnaissance missions. But generally this is just showing you an overview of what's going on and the areas you need to focus on to beat the advent aliens. So let's get down to brass tacks and give you an overall summary of what we think about XCOM 2. Basically, FXSTREAM have come up with a complete masterpiece, and I have the pleasure in saying it has to be one of the best sequels that have come out in years. The gameplay, the graphics and the cutscenes are absolutely spot on. The tactics that are involved in your missions have all been so well thought about, and the mathematics that have gone into this game have been significant. As I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of customization and a lot of character building with each of your characters within the game, and it gives that extra sense of depth, which is a rare commodity for most games, and it's all really down to you how successful you are within the game, down to your resources, your missions. Everything is dictated by you, and that brings you the end result, good or bad, and that's something that's really missing out of a lot of games nowadays. Now, I've been playing games for over 20 years and I've never been addicted to a game like this before. It's completely unique and sets a new bar for gaming out there. To wrap things up, if anybody's looking to add a decent game to their library, this is definitely the one to buy, and we give this an FXSTREAM 9 out of 10. Hopefully that's given you enough information to go out there and purchase XCOM 2. Over the next couple of weeks we'll be dropping some XCOM 2 mission videos, and this is just to help you guys out there that are struggling. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. Please like and subscribe, and feel free to watch some more videos within my channel. Anyway, catch you next time, and thanks for watching.